Yeah, good evening, guys. Mr. Babajide, good evening, sir. Mr. Dave, good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, sir. How has been our day?
Good, sir.
All right, thank you, sir. I'm thinking, should we start or we should wait a little for some to join, or we should just start then they join us as we proceed? Which one should we go for?
Let's take a look, sir.
Okay, all right, sir. All right.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir. Mr. Aruna, good evening, sir. You wanted to say something before I think your network dropped you out there.
It has been wonderful, sir.
Oh, thank you, sir. All right. So let's wait for some others to join before we start. Yeah, hello, guys. I think we can start by now. We can start, right? We have some beautiful numbers of us that have joined already. Just because of time, I think we can start. If you agree with me that we should start, can you just raise your hand? Just a signal. All right. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Thank you. So, fine. Welcome once again. This is week 5, if I'm not mistaken. This is week 5. Out of the 10 weeks we have, I think this is half of the weeks. So, without wasting much of our time, I seize this opportunity to welcome those that are just joining for the first time. We have a lot that has joined the group. I use this medium to welcome you guys. We've covered the theoretical part, which is just a little. I didn't do much about the theoretical part. I believe it's something that we can all pick the PDF or even go online and read some beautiful things about cybersecurity. Then I'm very sure we are going to be good. But the practical aspect of it is what I'm trying to focus more on. So we started the practical aspect, I think, if not last week, it should be last upper week. We've started some practical aspect. We've introduced to ourselves some tools. A lot of tools we have out there, but we're going to just touch some in this training. And I've exposed you guys to a lot of tools by giving you their names and their functionalities. Then I believe on your own you can do some research and explore more on them. So let's dive in. The first day I dropped a link for us to download. Let me share my screen. To download a vulnerable machine, which is called Metasploitable 2. How many of us have downloaded it? If you have downloaded it, just say yes or drop message at the chat box or just give a signal, either. Okay, that's good. You're a guru. Okay, that's good. Who else? If you have downloaded the Metasploitable and okay, if you have downloaded it, I only ask us to download it and wait for maybe further instructions. I have 14 people here, only one person. No, I won't accept that. Who has downloaded the Metasploitable? Mr. Akish,
I've done that.
you have done that. Very good. So I have 2. Can I have more? I need more because we are going to start something beautiful with it. tonight. I need more people.
About
Okay, about to. Okay.
yes,
Okay, good. Okay, good. Okay, no problem. If you still have the link with you, you can just quickly download it. But if, let's assume for those that join the group later after I drop the link, let me just take us through the process of how to download it. Although I've downloaded mine, I won't download it again. I'll just show us what to do. Then if you can do it immediately, the installation is not even going to take up to 2 minutes. It's not like Kali Linux at all. The installation is very fast, very fast. So I'll just add another tab. Just type Metasploitable to download. So I've clicked it before. I'll just click on this. Let me zoom so that you can see it clearly. There's something I will tell us or show us here that at our end over
yes,
there.
sir.
Oh, you can't hear me?
We can't see your screen, sir.
You can't see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Really? How many of you cannot see my screen? All of you?
It's visible.
It's visible.
Yeah.
Yes, because I've shared the entire screen. In fact, I intentionally share the entire screen. If you cannot see my screen, definitely it should be the network from your own end. It should be your network. So maybe you should just try to log out, then log in back. Maybe it will resolve it, because I've shared my screen and I share the entire screen. Anything I'm doing on this laptop, it will be visible to you guys. So that's what I did. So I won't want a situation whereby I want to share a slide or I want to do something that I'll still need to be perambulating. So that's why I decided to share it once. So as I was saying, once you type Metasploitable 2, just click on download or whatever. Now you have two options here. Look at this first one. It says source fudge. The second one, rapid 7. So you decide on which one to pick. You can pick either of the two, but I love to use source fudge. So I click on this Metasploitable download. Then it depends on the strength of the network. It will take you to another tab or another page. Just wait for it to finish loading. It's still loading, that's why I will have clicked another thing. I want it to finish loading. Here you have download, you have get update, you have share this. If you want to share this link for someone like I've done, you can just click on this. The person will get the link, and once the person click on that link, it's bringing the person to this page. So but I want to download, so I click here, download. Then I'll wait for it. If it's going to take me to another page, fine. If it's going to do the download automatically, fine. But it took me to another page and says something, your download will start shortly. So I have to wait. If my download refuses to start shortly, then I will have to go and do something extra mile. So I will still wait because it's still loading. It's still loading. Fine. It's still telling me my download will start shortly. If this occurs at your end, don't panic, just wait. Let's see what is going to happen. It's only the download that will take some of your time, and it depends on the network strength. Fine. The download is about to start, but I'm not downloading. Guys, I'm not downloading because I already downloaded it. So I'm just showing us. So the next thing you are going to do from here is just to click save. You click save and the download will start automatically. Okay, let me click save first. I'll click save. Then you can see this arrow here. You can click it. Then Metasploitable Linux 2.2 whatever downloading. So I'll pause it. In fact, I will even cancel it. But don't cancel yours. Just leave it and let it finish downloading. So once the download finishes, So don't just do anything. The next thing is where I'm going to. You should know where your file has been saved. So here I know where I save my file. Let me open my this. Let me minimize my terminal. So let me see. I'll go to download. My file is under download. So yes, my file should be somewhere here. So I have it here. I think I can still zoom this. Oh no, I can't. Okay, this is my file, if you can see it. Mind you, I've downloaded this file since. It's going to be saved under download or anywhere you prefer to save your file while you are downloading. So this is it here. So the next thing to do, we're not going to install it the way we install Kali Linux. No. So you click on it, right click, just try to follow the instruction. Right click, then look for where you have open with. This is my own open with. Or beautiful, just extract. So here you have like 3 options under extract. You have extract files, you have extract here, you have extract to. Now, what I will advise us to do, and let me quickly explain this. This extract files will extract, it will extract your zip file and create another folder for it entirely. This extract here means that if you click this now, it's going to extract your file, but it's going to scatter everything here. So it's not going to be only these 11 items you are going to have in the end. It's going to extract everything that's supposed to be in one folder of this Metasploitable, and it's going to scatter everything here. So everything is going to jam pack. So you will not know which one is for which one again. So just click on extract files. You are safe. Click on extract files, and it will ask you some questions. Just click OK. In fact, you don't need to set anything here. Just click OK. So I'll wait for it to finish extracting. Fine, it has finished extraction. So this is it. This is the file, and the fact is this. Look at the size of this file. It is 844 MB, and if you look at the size of this file, it's almost 2 gig. Yes, look at it, almost 2 gig. And the reason why it was 844 was because we have compressed the file already. So now, this is the file that we are going to work with. Don't tamper with your VMware machine, just leave it. What you are going to work towards is this Metasploitable. We have 2 files now. Metasploitable, this is the zip file. We have the extracted one. We have extracted this. So I will click on this. It will open another folder for me. I will click on this again. Now here I have another 5 files. Another 5 files. For me to be sure that you guys are with me, can someone say maybe you are here, I'm audible enough, or maybe I'm not talking to myself? Okay.
Cool.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. So fine. We have these 5 items here. How do we know which one to click on? So don't stress yourself. Just come to this. We have the date. Leave the date. We have the type. It's the type you are going to expand. Just expand it. Look for where you can do and expand this. Now, you see where you have VMware virtual machine configuration. Forget about the size of the file. We have the one that is almost 1 gig. Just leave it. Look at the one we have that says VMware virtual machine configuration. We have all of them started with VMware, but the one that says VMware virtual machine configuration, I will have asked us to use these 3 that has 3 boxes here. If you are following me, or if you have the file with you, it's not this only one that has 3 something like icons. I have another one here that has 3 something like box, 3 boxes here like icons. So I will not want to use that language. So that's why I'm emphasizing on the one that says virtual machine configuration. So what you are going to do here is to double click on it. Just double click on it. You can see, forget about what is going to happen, don't panic. Immediately you double click on it, it's going to open your VMware automatically, and it's going to configure it automatically. So the next thing for us is to power on this machine. Power it on. I'll power it on. I'll wait for it. It's going to ask me a question. Yes, this is the question. Once this question is being asked, even at your own end, just click I copied it. I copied it. Click on it and leave it. Leave the rest for God and wait. Fine. It's not going to even take up to 3 minutes. You have started installing. Installation has started already. It's not like Kali that will take a whole of your day. So just leave it. Installing 7989, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Before you know, it's done. Fine. That's finished configuration. Like I said, it's not going to take, in fact, it's not even up to a minute. Now, once you get to this stage where you have Metasploitable 2, this something like lines you have is a design for Metasploitable 2. Now, it says warning, never expose this VMware to an untrusted network, which is very, very important. Now, contact, we have msfdev@metasploit.com. Then it now instructed us that we should log in with msfadmin/msfadmin. And do not forget, as a developer, even if you are not a developer, if you were not a developer before now, if you want to log in into any of your profile, you need two things. And what are the things? The username and the password. So here we have msfadmin as the username, msfadmin as the password, and we are good. So before we can type, you need to click so that this hand icon, this cursor, disappears. So I click on it. That is the only time you can start typing. So I'll follow instruction by typing msfadmin. Type it correctly, not even uppercase, enter. Then if you are typing your password, you will not see anything. I believe you are even used to it now. If you are typing on terminal, typing password, you will not see anything. Just make sure you type the correct thing, msfadmin, then click enter. Once you click enter, you have msfadmin@metasploitable. That means you have logged in into Metasploitable successfully. Then at this point, you can first of all clap for yourself that you have successfully configured or installed Metasploitable. So from here, I will test something. Let me clear my screen. I want to test something. Let me see whether I can zoom this thing. I can't zoom it. So what do I want to test? Every machine you have or you installed on your virtual machine, that's your VMware, they'll have IP address. So I will check this IP address, and I will check the IP address of my own machine and see, like what I think I have told us. I think I have told us that. Maybe I've forgotten. They have to be on the same network. That if they're not on the same network, I have to make them to be on the same network. So I will check by typing ifconfig. That's our normal way. Fine. I have this as my IP address for Metasploitable: 192.168.198.155. That is my Metasploitable. Let me check the one I have with Kali. Let me see, I have, let me zoom this, ifconfig. I will compare them. Oh, this is serious. And I'm doing this intentionally just for us to learn and for us to know how to rectify if we encounter such. So this is what we do. I have my IP address, your ETA 0 for Kali, if you are using Ubuntu, you see ENS blah blah blah, something like that. But for Kali, they always use ETA 0, ETA 0, ETA whatever. So just go to where you have your inet. So this is my IP address for Kali Linux, and what I have here is 192.168. In fact, these two always correlate, but this and this must be correlate with the other virtual machine as well, and that means the first three numbers here after the dot must be the same, and that is to show that all these machines are on the same network. But with what I have here compared to what I have on Kali Linux, they are not the same. I have 192 here. Let me check. Let's check them one after the other. I have 192 here. I have 168 here. Fine. I have 168 here. But on Kali, I have 248. Why on Metasploitable I have 198? There's problem somewhere. So for me to rectify that, I need to bridge the machine, the network adapter of those machines. So intentionally, I didn't bridge this Metasploitable from the beginning. In case you mistakenly forgot or intentionally forgot, or someone asks you that, oh, my network, they are not the same thing, the same network, the IP address is not showing the same thing. This is the thing you should do to rectify it for such person or even for yourself. Now this is what you do. You have to shut down this machine. I will shut it down. That's Metasploitable, which is not the same. Okay, for me to confirm whether which one is not the same, let me check my machine, my host machine, which is my Windows. Now I will not know which one to go and change the network adapter. So I will type IP config. For Windows, we use IP config. After typing it, here in Windows, I have a lot of things which is confusing, but don't panic. All you just need to do is, if you are using cable to connect, just look for where you have your LAN. But here, I'm using wireless. So I have my wireless here. And I have my IP4 address. And what is it? I have it 192.168.248. Don't forget, these three must be the same. Now let me go back to my machine. Let me go back to my virtual machine. Which one has 248? Anyone that has 248 followed by 192.168 then 248 is the correct IP address. So let me check my Kali Metasploitable. I have 198. Let me check my Kali. I have 248, which means Kali is correct. Like I have said, I intentionally did not set this Metasploitable from the beginning, so which makes it to be different from the Kali. So I need to change this 198 to 248. So how do I do that? Just shut this Metasploitable down. It won't take time. Once you shut it down, come to this network adapter. Any machine, not even only Metasploitable. As from today, any machine you installed and you want them to be on the same network, just make sure you come to this network adapter. Just click it. It's going to come up. Just wait a little. I don't know why my VMware is hanging. Maybe it's because of too much load. There's too many loads on my machine, seriously. So let's wait. Fine. So here, just come to, it's on NAT. It's on NAT. So I'll use bridge. Just click on bridge. Once you click on this bridge, just click OK. Click OK, then you restart your machine. That's all. You restart your machine and you are safe. So let's wait. Do not forget, we already have the 198.168.162.248, and let's see whether this one also will give us 248. and I'll quickly explain the importance or the usefulness of this machine. We have more than 20. Yes, we have more than 20 of these vulnerable machines that we can use to test run, to do pen testing without fear. I'll type, don't forget to click first before you type msf admin, then another password msf admin. Then let me clear it so that clear my screen by typing clear. Now I'll type ifconfig. So now I must have 192.168.248. Then fine, you can see they're now on the same network. I'm now safe. Now the reason why you must put this on the same network is because we are using Kali to hack. And I remember the first week of this training, I do mention something like using public Wi-Fi. For those of us that normally like free Wi-Fi, that the risk in it, which is not safe. Now this is how it works. This is a vulnerable machine. It was built intentionally for pen testers to do pen test and to do some practice on our own. If I have used my system, for example, if I have used my system to be among those that are using the Wi-Fi, all I need to do is to do ARP scan. I'll get some numbers of IP address. So if I'm on the same IP address, I will use Metasploit, and I will enter into so many. If depends on how much time I have, I'll just be entering from one IP address to another one with ease. And I'm serious, with it's going to be very easy. I'll just be moving from one place to another, and you guys might not know. Even if I want you guys to know, I'll just tamper with your file. Then before you know, I can send you some malicious messages. Then you'll be surprised that wow. So it's not even good at all it's not secure. Not that it's not good, it's not secure. We are not secure. So not to waste our time, we are now on the same network and we are good. 192.168.248. Now notice that this 196 compared to Kali, we have it as 114. This is the only thing that should be different from all your machine. Like what I have on my own host machine, I have 47. Other machine will have 50, any numbers. Just that this is just the only number that will be different from all the machines. All these three numbers must be the same. And once they are the same, you are good to go. Now, let me come back here. What is the essence of using this Metasploitable? You need this IP address to hack this vulnerable machine. This is a vulnerable machine. What do you mean by vulnerable machine? An application that is vulnerable, that is not secure, that has so many loopholes. Yes, let me use that word. That has so many loopholes. And let me use the language that we guys will understand. This Metasploitable that we just downloaded is just like a web application. I'm just using this to explain. It's a web application, right? But I'm just using this for you guys so that you flow along, you understand. Just let's take it as a web application. And what is web application? It's a website that you can go there, do some payment online, buy some things online, do some things online, do all those sort of things online with a particular website like Jumia, like Amazon, Alibaba, all those big e-commerce websites. The same thing is this kind of application you are working with. Now, the only thing you just need is the IP address, which is this. Once you get this IP address, you can do your Nmap scan, and that is exactly what we are going to do now. That is exactly what we are going to do next. We're going to use this IP address and scan it using our code, using our normal Nmap blah 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 code. We will see some beautiful services running on this particular vulnerable machine. Then from there, I will now explain how we can hack, or sorry, how we can hack or penetrate into each of them. So do not forget, this Metasploitable is just 196 that differentiates it. So I will come here, that's my Kali. Let me clear my screen. Good. Who can remind me the code to use to scan a particular IP address? Eh?
Check.
From where? So that I can quickly recap from here.
Anyway,
Okay, anyway.
yes, you can have the IP address of the
Metasploitable. All right. Thank you so much. So like I've said, I believe you guys got this Metasploitable address clearly and compared to where we have it with Kali Linux. So what we are going to do now is, yes, I asked a question, or let me react. Who can remind me the command we use to scan the services and Robert Njiro, if I'm correct? Robert Njiro, thank you. Can you kindly help us to stop your camera? Yes, just help us stop your camera. Thank you. Njuru, help us to stop your camera, please. So, who can someone should help me drop this message, or drop the command if you remember. You can help me to drop the command if you remember. But if you did not remember, just try to, always try to. So we use mmap dash pn. Yes, this is the one we did last. So the one that is most important there is this.
Again.
Kí ló ń ṣe network ní báyìí? ọ̀rọ̀ kí ni ti fẹ́ sùn lọ.
Hello, Jimmy Keji.
Eh?
Hello,
No, network ni kò ń ṣe kíni.
ṣe kan data mi rà.
Network ni.
Ṣé kí n tọ́ hotspot?
Okay. Please share screen. Okay, thank you. If you can see it now, I think it's coming up. Or yes, it's coming up. Let me hide this. I think the screen is visible. It should be visible for everyone by now. Okay, so let me go back to the code. So, like I've said, this is my target IP. That's the web application I want to pen test or I want to hack. So this code is the most important code for the scanning. It's going to scan all the open ports and it's going to scan all the services running on that particular target. So let me see, I think someone dropped something. Okay, ends in 15 minutes. Okay, no problem. We should be able to finish our target. Now, after this, the next thing to do is I'll press enter and it's going to scan all the open port of my target and all the services running on that particular target. And mind you, if your target is Google, just type googlehere.com. If your target is I don't know, just put it here. Either you know the IP address or you know the domain name. Either of the two is acceptable here. Just enter it. But in my case, I'm using my IP address. Now, you can also do the same thing. If you are on the same network in your environment and you have open Wi-Fi, you can connect to Wi-Fi anyhow you want, especially for students in community in your school premises. Just take your laptop on your Kali Linux and do this stuff. Or no, don't do this stuff yet. Let me give you a clue of what to do. I'll give you something beautiful. Just type this ARP scan. ARP scan dash local. Let's see whether it's going to permission. You don't have permission to capture this. Let me see. As that is scanning, I want to see if it will bring out fine. Very good. If you look at this code, is it visible? Please let me zoom it. I'm giving you guys another sheet. See this sheet? It's called sheet. It is called sheet. Yes, it's called sheet. So this thing now, this code, this command. Let me give you the analysis. Once you get to a particular environment where they are using free Wi-Fi, just take your system on it, on your Kali machine, just type this code. What you see is something like this. Look at this. Who is familiar with this? It is what I'm using currently. That is, Kali Linux will scan any possible IP address connected to that Wi-Fi. But presently, I am connected with only Metasploitable to my own machine. That's to my own Wi-Fi. So that is why you are seeing only this. And if you remember this 196, it is what I have here also. So if I have another machine running, I will have it here. If you have your phone is connected to your system. In my case, I'm using my phone to connect to my own system. Fine. Yes, I have good results now. Let me quickly finish this. So if you have more than two devices or two different more than two devices connected to that Wi-Fi, that's your open Wi-Fi that you use, you are connecting to, someone will take his laptop and scan you. Once this IP address is being revealed, you are in trouble. So what I'll just do is start picking the IP address one after the other, and I'll do some malicious activities. Now I have some results here. Look at all I have for this vulnerable machine. Now let me quickly explain this, and that is where we are going to end today's class. Then tomorrow we have a lot of services. Now I do use a language to explain this. Look at this IP address. It's just like a whole building, either a story building, two-story building, or just a building. This is a building, and we want to enter into a building. To enter into a building, you need doors, you need windows, and you have main entrance. Once you have main entrance, immediately you enter into main entrance, you have entrances inside that particular entrance. Then from there, all of this, I now use this as doors to that particular. That's my own language, that's my own way of explaining. All of these ports, anything you see under this port, to me, I do use them as doors to that building. All of these are doors to this building. This is the building, and these are the doors. Now, you see this state is telling me that the doors are open, that is, they are secure, they are secure, they are not secure, they are secure, they are not secure. You see a lot of doors that are closed, but not just that they are closed, they are not padlocked. Either you see a door open, exposed, or jammed, not padlocked. So we have two ways of locking door. Either you just jam it, or you just, after jamming it, you still turn key to it. So in this case, this open doors, this doors now is open, this door is open, this door is open. That is my own way of explanation. Now, you now see these services. What it means in this particular building, it means that this door you see that is open, this is the kind of materials they use to build that door. For example, a door made up of iron metals, a door made up of plywood, a door made up of just ordinary wood, plank. I'm just using this. I'm not saying they are this. I'm just using them. All I'm saying is, in a particular building, we have different doors. Mind you, not all the doors you have are made up of the same thing. Never. The kind of door they will use for your bedroom is going to be totally different from the kind of door used for your entrance. That is why you see all of these services different from each or one another. I believe it is clear. If it is not clear, just raise your hands after this, then I'll quickly attend to the question. Now, you now see this version. It's not telling us the version. That's, you know what version means. Is it latest? Is it outdated? Is it whatever? So that is what this versions means. Now, in this what's it called? This tutorial, I will focus on, if time permits me, I will focus on how to hack or exploit database, if time permits me. But if not, I will just base on this FTP and SSH, and I will explain in details what FTP means and what SSH means, and what we can do with them. If we are able to exploit FTP, what can we do with them? If we are able to exploit SSH, what can we do with them? Now, all of this is work of a penetration tester. As a penetration tester, don't forget, at the end of this program, you can decide to become a cybersecurity analyst or a penetration tester. Don't forget, a cybersecurity analyst will not do all of this, but a penetration tester will do all of this and recommend the necessary solutions to the cybersecurity analyst. But out there, all organizations will tell you that they want cybersecurity analysts, and their expectation is the cybersecurity personnel that is coming should be able to do all of this, whereas it's not their job. But it's not too much. If you can still know this, it will just give you an upper edge to others, so that if you are asked, maybe during interview, cybersecurity questions, then they will surely ask you, can you pen test? If you now say no, then they will say they will get back to you. If you say yes, they will say okay. They will just proceed with you. So they are expecting all cybersecurity personnel to still know at least how to penetrate or to pen test applications. So that is that. We are not going to do any exploitation today just because of time, but with this little explanation, by tomorrow, by God's grace, we are going to do this. It's very, very simple. We are going to do this. If time permits us, we are going to do this. We have a lot of them. My focus is this, MySQL. This is my focus. How to hack into a database. If you can hack Amazon, this should be your target. If you want to hack any web applications, maybe to come and test, ethically, this is what you should first of all target. Just test it, whether it is open or it is vulnerable for any dirty mind people out there to exploit this. So you should be the one to first of all do that ethically. So if you can penetrate it, then you have to recommend some necessary solutions to the cybersecurity or to the developers that they should do the amendment before. There's something we call 0 day. So before a 0 day or before any other attackers could hack it. So that is our job. You just need to know all these, maybe should I call it steps or so. So that's that. I'm very sorry for the internet. It's seriously disturbing, seriously. So if you have questions, you can quickly ask, or yes, if there's anything that I've explained that you don't understand or you don't grab it due to network fluctuation, you can just quickly ask before time runs out. So there's room for questions and answer before we log out for tonight. Yes, Oluwatoyin Adebayo and Dave Haruna raise their hands. Yes, if you have questions, you can drop it or you ask it. Who is going first? Oluwatoyin Adebayo. You raise your hands. If there's no question, you can put it down. So, Haruna, yes, you can proceed. Yes, Haruna, Mr. Dave, or was it by mistake? Or if you are maybe it's by mistake, let me close it. But if you have questions, you can share your screen, please. My screen is shared. The screen is shared. I shared the screen already. I believe you guys can see my screen. Please, someone should. Yes, of course. Someone said I should share my screen. I've shared these things. Yes. If there's question, please ask. If there is no question, maybe probably we should call it a day. Then we'll meet tomorrow by God's grace. I'm going to at least we are going to hack, or let me say exploit, if not 3, at least from 2 and above different we are going to exploit different services. So yes, Dave Haruna, raise your hands again. Yes, we have been calling you, so you can proceed. Yes, you raise your hands again, you can proceed.
Okay, do we have a group specifically for this?
Yes, there's group for it.
Call?
Yes, there's group for it.
A WhatsApp or a Telegram?
Telegram? No, it's
Telegram group.
No, it's WhatsApp group for now.
Can you do it?
Yes, I will create the Telegram group later and discard this WhatsApp very soon. So I'll create the WhatsApp Telegram group and discard this WhatsApp. I will do that. This is what I will do. And the WhatsApp, Boniface Mwendo, are you on the group? Are you on the WhatsApp group? I'm not sure. In case if you are not on the WhatsApp group, the link is somewhere on the YouTube channel. You can just browse through it and maybe extract it or ask from the YouTube channel. I will post it. I'll post it there. So if there's no question, let's call it a day. By God's grace, tomorrow we are going to see how I will explain it in details. I will make sure I use all sort of examples, all sort of examples to explain it so that we can grab it. Then we can even go out there and do some testing on our own. So thank you guys. If there is no question, but if peradventure you remembered you want to ask some questions, you can drop it on the WhatsApp group. There are a lot of people that are there that can assist. So thank you.